Of the Fill-A-Box raid train today, and we're going to be filling full boxes of all kinds of fabric and craft and sewing notions and all kinds of goodies. And thank you for joining us today. I'm Dana. Bert's here in the background.
Good afternoon, America.
So, if you want to see, look at all the boxes we have today. So already filled, pre-filled, we're going to show them and run them. And you get a whole box full. And most of these boxes are really full. I packed them full. So welcome in. Barb is here. Thanks for being here. And this is a raid train sponsored by Terry's DESTASH and Endless Treasures Jenny. So thank you so much for the raid train going on. And we're about to get raided by Cheap Girl Fabrics here in just a second. I'm going to get a giveaway going. And we make bookmark kits. And I've got this cute vintage florals little bookmark kit. So you get 3 pieces of vintage florals in blue, and it makes one of these cute corner bookmarks. So it's a whole kit. It has the fabric, the interfacing, and the instructions, and that will come to somebody. So I'm going to get that giveaway started right now. Here we go. Everyone get in the giveaway. And then we'll start the boxes as soon as the train comes in. Thank you so much for being here. Please bookmark our upcoming shows. We do shows about 4 to 5 times a week, depending on the week. And we sell mostly fabric. We do crafts and we do all kinds of good stuff. Thank you so much for being here and get in that giveaway for a cute bookmark kit. And I will tell you a little bit about what kind of stuff is in my boxes today. So I've got some Cutter vintage linen boxes. I've got bullet fabric. I've got flannel fabric. I've got minky fabric. I've got upholstery home decor fabrics. I've got sewing notions. I've got zippers. Let me think, what else do I have? Some cross stitch embroidery, some yarn, some all just everything you can imagine. So if you like any of those things, please stick around. If you like all of those things, stick around. So yeah, it'll be fun. So the way this will work is you do pay shipping per box because it's a complete box full. So if you were in a normal show of ours and bought individual pieces, until it hit 921 and then you didn't pay anymore after that, you usually get a big box full when you're done with that show. But in this show you get a full box, so it's like, if you buy multiples, it would be as if you were in 2 shows and bought multiple boxes. So it's a really, really good deal. I'm starting them at $5, so that is a good deal. So everyone getting that giveaway. Here comes the raid, I think.
We are rated officially.
We are officially rated. Thank you so much.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in. Thanks again to Terry's DESTASH and Endless Treasures Jenny for putting this fun raid train together. Everyone get in this giveaway for a bookmark kit that makes one of these cute little fabric corner bookmarks. You get 3 pieces of little fabrics. These are vintage florals and the interfacing and the instructions. So we'll let that go and we're going to get started with our first box. All right, let's get the camera down on the box. Let me make sure I've got it close enough. Can we see the box there? Is that a good spot? Yeah.
For me.
All right. So this is a Cutter vintage linen box. It's a large flat rate box. You get everything in here. I'm going to show it as we run it. So I'm going to run these for about 45 seconds, and then we'll see if that's too long. We'll maybe go down from there. And let's do 30, actually. Let's do 30 seconds.
Wow, already down to 30 seconds.
And I'll do a 5-second reset, and that'll give us a little bit extra time. All right, so we're going to start this box. You get everything in it. Actually, I'm going to do 45 the first run. Okay, here we go.
Now we're back to 45.
All right, so these are vintage lace curtain panels. This one happens to have a cute teddy bear design on it. Has a little place where you can put the curtain rod through. This is like Lancaster lace vintage curtain panels in the ecru. There's two of them. These are cutters. That means there's issues with everything in here, you know, maybe some loose threads, maybe some stains. These are the kind that you're going to craft with. So, you know, you're going to cut them apart to use them. There's all these lace doilies. That was a vintage linen tablecloth. Doilies, doilies, lace, doilies, doilies. There's a few napkins in here, doilies, and then this huge runner that's like a
Yeah, shipping is per
Halloween
box.
runner. So you get the whole box, everything in it.
Julie Bro.
Julie is taking that first box.
Hey,
Congrats.
Julie will repack everything.
Yep. Everything will be repacked and in plastic bags to be shipped.
Thank you,
Thank
Julie
you so
Bro.
much. All right, and then I think that giveaway is going to draw in about 20 seconds, so watch for that, and I'll grab the next box. All right, here's our next box. This one is upholstery samples, and these are, I remember packing this one, it's mostly Schumacher brand, which is a very high-end designer upholstery. Just to give you an example, this fabric is $132 a yard.
And it's fun to say Schumacher.
So, and they're made out of linens and silks and cottons. And
Desert
just
Threads
really
will send
pretty
you
stuff.
the bookmark.
Awesome. Desert Threads gets that bookmark kit.
Desert Threads.
All right, here we go. This box is running another large flat rate upholstery fabric samples, high-end designer Schumacher pieces.
Schumacher.
138 a yard. This one's silk, 136 a yard.
Oh, that is
Silk,
today.
136. More silk and linen blend. Silk and linen. This one's a chenille. We've got some more silks, and linens, cotton. This one is acrylic. This was cool. These are cool. They have really cool embroidery and stuff. Some of these will have grommets in them. This one's gorgeous.
No extra charge.
Ooh, look at this. This one's cotton. Beautiful floral.
That's pretty.
Silk. These are really cute little
Stinky.
cotton squares. You get a whole chunk of them in little polka dots in multiple colors. These are like little woven tapestries. Some more chenilles. This one feels like it has linen in it. Yep. Cotton, vintage linen, or cotton damps. These are gorgeous.
Janice 360 Tejas.
We've got some tapestry in here, some quilted, some more chenille.
Janice, you're gonna love this.
And,
Oh
yeah,
my
there's
god.
just a ton of gorgeous pieces in here. Good.
You just
So a lot of pretties.
pour this in the tub and take a swim in the fabric.
In the silk. Preferably the silk. That would feel better. All right. That box is coming to you. Congrats.
Good gift, Janice.
All right. This next box. Oh, these are linens that are more modern, but still kind of on the vintage end. And it's napkins and stuff like that. So it's a full box. So if you like to work with or use linens, you know, napkins and stuff like that. So that's what this whole box is. Here we go. So couple of napkins, dinner napkins, couple of napkins, dinner napkins, set of 4 plaid cute napkins. This is a brand new in package set of 4 gorgeous home goods napkins that are silver metallic. This is a Ralph Lauren.
One giant napkin.
Beautiful chambray denim Ralph Lauren home that's like a large curtain valance. Cute little hot pad in there. These are placemats that are made out of linen from Fiji. This is a tapestry
like a trip
table
to the
runner
islands without going there.
pillow cover. And then this is some cotton
Brand Best takes that
pretty
back, girl.
lace shams. Congrats.
Congrats, Brand. You're the best, Brand.
Congrats. All right, that box is coming to you. Lots of good stuff in there.
The Bestinator takes that one. Thank you.
All right, this is a box full of yarn. And I don't even remember where I got this. I don't know a whole lot about yarn, except that I think most of this is probably acrylic. So I'm just going to kind of show you as we run it.
We went to a yard sale. The guy's name was
well, you know, when you buy in bulk, you get stuff you regularly sell and stuff you don't regularly sell. So here we go. Box full of yarn. I think it's mostly acrylics. So, ooh, that's pretty colors.
Pretty sure it was a guy named Stillskin.
That one's an ombre one. Big, huge one. That one. That's pretty. Oh, there's a second one of that one just without the tag. Whatever this is. Bernat Pipsqueak.
Ooh, originally $10.
So that one.
That's a good
Another
deal.
one of those. And then there's 3 big rolls of this kind. That's kind of like got.
My mom would have called that woolly booger.
I don't know.
Oh, you already put the bag in this one.
Silky stuff. So that's everything in there. If someone wants that big box of yarn, that's cute stuff.
Beth, first purchase.
Awesome.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you. Big box full of yarn.
Beth, I know you're lonely, but I can't come home right now. She's like, oh, I hate that song. Thank you, Beth.
All right. I'm going to switch to this size of box because these were pieces that fit better in the side load. So this is a medium side load box. This one has upholstery yardage in it. So this is a really good deal too. So let's start that one.
Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This is a lot of money worth of fabric.
All right.
Big piece.
30 seconds. All right. This is 5 yards of this beautiful upholstery fabric. And it is it's vintage, made in Canada, screen print Ken Mill. So it's beautiful upholstery.
Made in Canada. Sorry.
A piece of this one, it looks like maybe half a yard. And then there's a little swatch piece of this one that's cut canvasy. So it's mostly this big piece that is 5 yards. And then I tucked these other 2 pieces in there. So nice deal.
Serena Ketchatina.
Awesome. Thank you, Barb.
Barb? Wow, Barb, you can make a Barb moo with that.
All right, we're switching to a medium top load. This one is patterns. And they are all, I think, all little girl. So if anyone has little girls or likes to sew little girl clothing, they're probably mostly vintage. And they're probably mostly, I'm going to say it's a mix of uncut and cut. So, and I'm not going to go through it. So you get the whole box of little girls' clothing patterns. So here we go. Oh, and these are all like under size 6 or under. Size 6 or under. Little dresses. That one's a costume one. That one's so vintage. How cute is that? This one's one of those
that makes me feel old.
Those little mail order ones.
Okay, I'm not that old.
So that's really old. Pajamas.
I'm old, so I'm not that fast.
That one, that one, that one. Ooh, some more cutie jammies, dresses. Look at that Cinderella one. Jammies and robes. Ooh, that's a cute one.
Desert threads.
Desert threads. I'll just give you a sneak peek. There's some really, really cute things in here. Oh, another little costume one. Good guess.
Hey, the threads. Been to the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain.
We'll stay on that size for just a like embroidery type stuff in it. Kit to make embroidered hankies, and it was open, but everything's in there. This is a wedding sampler, so you cross stitch it and then fill in the person's wedding stuff. Embroidery floss, whatever this little vintage thing is, daisy loom, nursery quilt blocks that are embroidered. We've got a whole pack of embroidery floss in red, green, white. We've got 3 rolls of this kind of the crochet for doilies, another pack.
Yes,
The
we
little
will have a bullet fabric box today.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these little hot iron transfer that
There
have
were-
cute little patterns on them that you can transfer
There's
to.
sadly no takers on that.
No takers. All right. The cross stitch people.
If any of you ever go,
Yeah,
please
if you
rerun it.
saw one and you want me to rerun it, just tell me. I'll set that one back here to the side. All right, let's do. Oh, this is another.
Run that again. See
run
how
again.
Christy's like, well, come to think of it,
$5.
that's worth
That's
at
a
least
good deal.
$5.
So everything you just saw in there, lots of embroidery floss. There's a little metal vintage embroidery hoop, crochet yarn, and then those kits that you saw. So that's running. Oh, I should have done the time slower. Sorry.
Little Hawaii 5-0 in the background.
Flat rate bucks going to our friend Kristen. Is in. Thank you, Kristen.
Kristen 2006.
All right, next is a bullet box. Speaking of.
Wow.
All right, so this one, most of these are bundled. So it tells you size if it's rolled up. So I'll show you. So this is 33 by 60, so almost a yard, 60 wide. Creepy Christmas. And then we've got Polar Express.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
So we just got a raid.
Let's run a giveaway.
Let's run a giveaway. Let me get that running and then we'll start this box. So everyone get in. Giveaway is running for another one of these cute bookmark kits. This one's dog themed. If you win and you don't love dogs, let me know and I'll pick you a different one.
Who doesn't love dogs?
All right.
Besides cats.
What makes a little fabric bookmark? Okay, so this is a large box. So you get the whole box.
I saw it in a movie.
And it's all bullet fabric. So here we go. So bullet is that stretchy stuff that people make headbands and just all kinds of stuff out of. And these are just all, oh, and there's some in here that are like that double brush poly or the stretchy poly. A few of these are like
it
this
is
whole
bullet.
stack. This whole stack is actually the double brush poly, same kind of stretch, but a more soft, like minky type feel.
Oh, so it's a combo box.
So it's a combo box. Yeah. This one's bullet Tim Allen Santa Claus. There's some little pieces in here. And that one's like got Frozen. The
Tanny Cola takes that bad girl.
Tanny, and then there's just a bunch of other fun little pieces in here on the bottom. All right, congrats. That's coming to you. And it will be nice and neat when we ship it. I just have to go fast. So we'll pass it on. All right, here is another large flat rate. Oh, this one's also bullet fabric. Headbands, all the stuff that you guys make out of that. This one's got some big pieces and some bundles that are already pre-cut into strips sized for
when the bullet hits the bone.
All right, so here we go.
When the bullet hits the bone.
Another large flat rate bullet fabric.
Little golden earrings music there
This
for
one I
you.
think leans Christmas and holiday. Oh, that one's Harry Potter. No, Bad Witch, it says, not Harry Potter.
Bad witch.
Patriotic. That a bundle of that pre-cut strips. Whatever that one is. It looks like
pumpkins, I think.
tropical. Is it pumpkins? Oh yeah, it's fall pumpkins. Cute. Oh, here's another fall one. Big piece.
Yep.
Big piece. These ones that are bigger piece. Oh, that's Hocus Pocus. That's cute. These bigger ones are usually about
Annie, Cola takes that back, girl.
type size. All right, and then you got a couple of other big chunks of stuff in there.
Annie? Annie bit the bullet. Oh, I'm so hilarious.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Tanny.
I'm a legend in my own mind.
All right, this box is Minky, and these are mostly smaller pieces. So to craft with and to make baby things out of, and then some of them are like maybe a 1/3 yard, 1/2 yard size piece. And I'm going to not try to toss this around too much because it gets a little bit fuzzy in the room, if you know what I mean, with Minky.
Well, that sounds like a line from a B grade movie.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not going to toss this around much.
All right, so cute strips of little animal prints. I would say this one leans, like juvenile cute prints for babies. So you can make lots of cute baby stuff. That's a big piece of Minky. Most of these are bigger strips, and then you'll have maybe a few little pieces that match a bigger piece. And these all come from some of the Minky manufacturers that we have here in Utah. These are like the end cuts and stuff.
Of the blankets.
Yeah, the blankets they make. There's a lot of cute stuff. Here's a bunch of the little pieces of the little dimple Minky. And that.
Dimple Minky.
That. Oh, and then this is a
what your backside feels like when you
15-inch piece of dimple from Joanne's Remnant. So that's all.
Beth takes that.
Thank you. Fun box of Minky. You can make lots of cute little kid stuff. You can make squares and make blankets. There we go. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Matt.
All right. Next up, we have this one is flannel.
Flannel.
So flannel box. And this one leans solids and then kind of like more background type prints. This one's running. So we've got a chunk of that pretty marbled pink. Most of these in this one are unwashed, but some might.
The giveaway winner is Brand Best.
And that. Congrats, you're getting that cute dog bookmark kit. Let me know if you don't love the dogs, and I'll find you something else.
Maybe.
All right, here we go. This is 1.5 yards of this one, pre-washed. It needs a lint roller. And then there's 3.5 yards of beautiful pink in the bottom. So this whole box of flannel, 2 big chunks, and then some smaller pieces. That whole box. Who's going to get it? Going to
Abracadabra. Awesome. I'm going to reach out and grab you.
All right.
Abracadabra.
This is a really good box. This is all kinds of mostly vintage sewing notions, and there's thread and all kinds of other stuff in here. So it's a really full box. Let me get this one started. So we've got all kinds of open packs of bias tape, and then that hem lace, rickrack, tons of bias tape. Be careful when you open this. They do have little pins in them holding them. So if you use a lot of bias tape, this is a really good deal. Some rickrack, little packs of lace. And then the bottom of this is chock full. That's like a strap of little things like button covers and replacement things and hooks and eyes. And then there's a ton of button cards, thread, more hook and eyes, one of these little things, needle packs. There's some blanket binding. There's a whole thing of thread in one of the little sizes. There's a couple of those. There's some elastic I see in here. And oh, this is one of those little clear things to hold your
hold up, takes that.
Awesome, Tanny. Good get.
It's full. There's a lot more even.
Yeah, there's a ton in here.
Where did you find this stuff?
We have a lot of stuff, Bert. Look around. So
Look
lots
around.
of good stuff in there.
Look up here.
All right.
Make time to be there.
Guys, this one is full of zippers.
Thank you, Candy Cola.
And it is just packed.
It's the
full of zippers. And they're mostly vintage, and a lot of them are in pack. And these are all of these are blind zippers. The kind, where you can't see the zipper itself. New in package. Then there's a bunch like this. And then there's a bunch of them that are new like that. And then this is a whole bag of loose, but mostly new.
You might want to run it.
All right. I'm going to run that one 10 seconds since we showed it already.
Get old?
I mean, metal ones sometimes are harder when they get old, but I would say no. They're pretty functional. I used a lot of vintage zippers in my time, and there's probably about 40 zippers in that bag. And then you've got all of these, and there's probably another 20 there. So this is a full box.
Mary 5
zippers. Congrats.
Thank you, Mary.
All right, this is a good box. So another medium top load. I put this just on the top. It's just a cute burlap bow. And then there's some more of that wide burlap. And then the rest of this is just all kinds of ribbon and those kinds of things. And then a ton of these little rickrack rolls that are partly, they're open, but there's a lot in there. See all those rickracks? And then there's just a bunch of other ribbon. So really good deal. Here we go. 10 seconds.
Wow, there's some NFL ribbon in there.
The ribbon in there and rickrack. And there's a couple that are paper craft ribbon. So most of them are fabric. So a couple of paper craft ones. That one's new. And you get this.
Oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the oak tree. Thank you, Lori. First purchase.
Lori, congrats. Thank you for your first purchase.
It's been 3 long years.
And let me just check the
time. Do you still want me?
All right, here's
if I don't see a ribbon around the
fabric.
oak tree.
So bullet type fabric. And this is a large flat rate box. So we're switching back to large. And let me switch the time up while I show this one really quick.
Muy grande. Is this bullet fabric?
Yeah, this is bullet.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
get
here
ready
we
to
go.
bite the bullet.
Fabric. So that's a 16 by 64. I don't know what that says. No, I don't know. Look and see what that says. All right, this is all like superhero type stuff. Batman, Batgirl, Superman, bullet strips. This is a big, huge piece, like a yard or something.
No.
Of like New Year's style. And these are Christmas pre-cut strips. And there's 2 big bundles of Christmassy pre-cut strips. So this big, huge piece.
It says North Dakota.
And then these are all pre-cut superhero. North Dakota is what that says.
Yeah, see those bananas? Whoa!
Tanny is taking that one.
Tanny Cola, thank you.
She saw that.
Wow.
I didn't see that. I'm like, wow, I didn't see what that even says. All right, here is flannel. This one is mostly small pieces of flannel, and it's all girly. So if you do lots of cute little bibs, fur brags, baby toys, or quilts where you like to piece it, it's a big box of girly flannels. Some might be pre-washed. I think most are not. Here we go. So big pre-cut strips and pieces and squares.
If it's for boys,
These are
is it
cute.
boily?
I love grandma. Here we go. Look at all these cute prints. So a ton of flannel in pinks, purples, girly prints. There's some of that camo. That's a cute one. All of these pieces, and then a bunch more in the bottom here. Cute flannel.
Phyllis takes that first
Thank
purchase.
you, Phyllis. Thank you for your first purchase. That is coming to you, the whole box of flannel.
Flannel, all girly, not boily.
Not boily. All right, here's another
Hey, Phyllis.
flat rate. This one is all bullet, and these are bigger pieces. They're all in rolls, I think. So everything is sized. So I'll just run it and show you the sizes as it runs. So all bullet. Here we go. So 1, 2.
Oh, what is bullet fabric?
3.
They use it to make
hair
bows.
bows. It has this kind of texture on it. That one's cute, like wine and snacks and ice cream, lobsters. This one's a like Halloween stripe. That one's cute. Little
And it's
sister.
very expensive too.
Daddy's
Buy it.
hunting girls buddy. Let's see, what is this one?
Carly Murray takes
0.
that bad girl.
All right, so this is everything in there.
Tons
of bullets.
Post Malone stuff.
Oh, Post Malone in there. Okay. So all kinds of bullet coming to you. Congrats and thank you. All right.
Thanks, Carly Marie.
Let's do this one. This one is a side load box. And these are like canvasy type or heavier weight fabrics. And they're bigger pieces, yardage. So let me run this one. So there's a couple of yards, I think, of this. And it's a twill, like a cotton twill in this girly camo. Then this is like a big curtain piece and then some other pieces of this cute like sports. And it's just a ton of fabric. It's a nice cotton canvasy feel. There's a little piece of this upholstery weight. And then there's a couple of pieces of these canvas that are like half yards or something like that. So all canvas. Island's taking that. Awesome.
Thanks, Island Girl Nick.
How are you today? Did you get today off? Some people got today off, huh? President's Day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. Here's a yarn one. This is a medium because I had just enough of that one to fill a large, and then I had enough to fill one more medium box. So this is a medium of yarn. It's running probably mostly. This one's cotton. That one's cute. This is acrylic. This is kind of like a ribbon yarn. There's a couple of rolls of this stuff, the eyelash stuff. And then the rest of these are all pre-rolled. And then some of it is that really soft, like nylon stuff that you can make. Well, I don't know what they make out of these baby blankets, but it's really soft.
They make yarns.
And then there's a couple of big rolls of these
D. Butler.
Awesome.
D. Butler did it.
Takes that.
She's never heard that before. D. Butler did it.
Ah. Yeah, well, leave it.
She's like, I'd like to cancel my order, please.
Teased for that. Oh, for like probably, huh? No. All right. Here is this one's kind of random, but it's sewing type stuff. So this is another medium box. Let's get it started. This is a pressing sheet on the top.
Yarn, by the way, Dana.
T-shirt yarn. There we go. So nonstick pressing sheet. This is a new package of interfacing. There's some ribbon. There's some trims that someone bought like by the yard at Hobby Lobby, and they're just in the original little bags of, them buying trim, some ribbon, more trim. There's a bunch of skeins of ribbon. These are sticky thimbles. There's some lace. Oh, these are two big bundles of that fold over elastic.
See, White takes that bad girl.
White, thank you. And here's a bunch of cute ribbon in there too, and some more trims. Oh, these are cute little rosettes. Thank you, thank you. Big box full of stuff coming your way.
Thank you, see, White.
All right, here is, oh, this one's a medium, and this one is flannels. But some of the flannel is that bamboo type rayon flannel. So it's super soft, but more flexible. Not a lot of it is that, but some of it is. So, and this leans baby. So here we go. That's running. So these are all that bamboo rayon flannel, big chunks. And then there's a bunch of strips. These are cotton flannels. And then there's a bunch of other strips of cotton flannels, just cute juvenile baby prints. Bunch of different colors. Safari, that's giraffe, it's cute. And then this chunk is like all boy type stuff. So lots of cute flannel scraps and pieces.
Bella Bell, first purchase. Thank you.
Congrats, that's coming to you.
Hi, Bella Bell.
All right, here's another large bullet. So everything in here is bullet, and these are all really large pieces, like yardage. Some of them are probably as big as a yard.
They're the large bullet.
So bullet fabric, and I think this leans fall. Yeah, so like this is kind of skeleton fall, and then this is turkeys. So okay, so let's get this started.
I've been around
The big
turkeys
piece
year
of
round.
that one, this one's a 19 by 62 half yard. This is probably a full yard of that death scream, stay cool, it says. Bloody handprint. This one says spooky babe. We've got cute jack-o'-lanterns. That's a big, huge chunk. Some more of the scream. This one's really cute. Fall. It's got pumpkin pie and drink lattes and cuteness. It's like that too. And we got Starbucks, cinnamon spice, and some other fall ones. Rats. Thank you, Island. Lots of bullet in here for headbands, bows, and whatever else you make out of bullet.
I feel like a bullet in the gun of a rock.
All right. Coming to you. All right. This one is a side load, and this one I put in a bag because I had to squish it to get it in. And this is beautiful upholsteries. And we've got gorgeous Schumachers in there, cotton silk. And let me change the box size. Here we go. This box, you get everything in it. This one probably weighs like 4 or 5 pounds. And this one's 100% cotton Schumacher. Look at that. This one is 100% silk. These Schumacher wovens are cool. That one's got coral on it. Some of these are going to have grommets. Another one of those. This one's embroidered. Look at the embroidery on this. So that's some beautiful. Cool embroidery on canvas. That's gorgeous. This one is a cotton rayon damps. It's beautiful color. You've got some silk, some more silk, and some cotton. And this one is cotton and silk blend. Silk.
Brand best one.
Gorgeous linen cotton silk. Here's a bunch more, and there's some other pieces. Look at this. Wow, this is so pretty. That, and then this is a huge piece of gorgeous dogwood chenille in blue. Bryn is getting that whole box. That was a screaming deal. Congrats. Beautiful pieces in here. Look at that embroidery. All right. And I'm going to put it in the bag. I need you to help me. Yeah, I had to squeeze the air out of this one to get it back in there. So I have to squish it back in.
Okay.
I told you they were full. All right, what's our time like?
We have 23 minutes.
All right, we're gonna raid. When we raid, we're going to be raiding into read my show notes for me.
Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Threads abound, I think.
Threads abound.
All right, so this one is double brush poly minky feel. So it's used the same way as bullet, but it's instead of that bumpy, it's really super soft like minky, but just not as plush as minky, if that makes sense. And I think this one leans Halloween.
Is that your minky?
And there might be some bullet in here, but I think it's all that double brush, super soft minky stuff. And this is a large flat rate full. Let me get switched back.
What was that hand?
All right. Switching back to large. Here we go. Yeah, minky, double brush poly, stretchy. A lot of them are pre-cut strips that you can just make bows out of. These are really cute prints too. Look at these cute Halloween prints that are super cute. There's a bunch of those. And then there's, look at how cute all these are. Look at this one with the ghosts. And it's super soft minky. Bunch more of that. And then there's a big, huge bundle of this one with the candy skulls strips. This one's a big piece. So a little bit of that one. This one is not as soft, but it's that stretchy double brush. Has Scream on it. And then we've got some National Lampoon. And this Mickey skull one. And whatever this is, looks like little stitches. And Rolling Stones, a little piece.
Wow.
All right. All that.
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover
really cute
Rolling Stone.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Large flat rate. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, you guys. This one's flannel. These are larger pieces and smaller pieces. And I think most of the stuff in this one is pre-washed flannel.
Yeah, so sweet. Their office, So Sweet's office is about 4 miles from our house here.
Yep. Yeah, they're very close. Very close. They go live on another platform all the time. All right. So here we go. Large and small pieces of flannel. A lot. I think most of this is pre-washed. Some of it may not be, but cute print. That's a bigger piece. That one's cute. Penguins and little plaid. Little princess themed one. We've got stripes, a couple of pieces of that, and some other Christmassy little scrappy pieces. And that one, there's a bunch of green, different prints, some sheep, some more pieces of that sheep. And then these are all little scrap pieces of different prints. Cute stuff, and then a bunch more of cute greens and ginghams and dots and stripes. So a bunch of flannel.
Phyllis takes that bad girl.
Thank you, Phyllis. Coming your way. Big box of fun flannel scraps. Bunny, and it's signed 1994 by the maker. Little Easter decor that I threw in there.
since last Easter.
All right, so just vintage linen cutters. So we've got doilies, Lancaster lace type doilies.
Never tried
vintage
shopping at the Robert Stone.
handkerchiefs, vintage handkerchiefs of all types. Some more little doilies. This is a big square tablecloth with lots of stains, but has cute lace in it.
I don't know if there's more bullet box.
Runner, linen. I don't think there. I think that was all the bullet. So runners, napkins, and all kinds of stuff. Pillowcases in here that are embroidered and cross stitched. And again, these are all cutter pieces. So they've got stains or other issues. So they're ones that you're going to craft with. And then there's a big pillowcase, vintage pillowcase, a little tea towel. And that's a big piece of a vintage flour sack. So everything in there. Thank you for your bids.
Rhiannon takes
Thank
that.
you, Rhiannon. Lots of
Bad
cute
boy.
embroidery and stuff in there you can cut up. And some doilies and some hankies. And this cute little Easter quilted wall hanging with a little anchor that I'm gonna manage.
Thanks, Rhiannon.
Thank you. All right. What's our time looking at? Like
we've got
we've got
17 minutes.
We're doing good. We're doing good. All right, this one is quilting embroidery. So these are brand new, like vintage in the package, and it makes quilt blocks, and it says it makes 6 blocks to the package. And it's this beautiful embroidered design. So there's 6 per package. This is nursery quilt blocks, 12 9x9 blocks, and it's the fabric to cross stitch, and then the instructions, and it's vintage. All right, and let me get this set up for a side load. Here we go. That's running. And then this is a quilt and sham cross stitch set. These are the shams, 2 shams, and then this is the matching quilt that makes a 90x90 quilt cross stitch. So the fabric's all in there, and it's the instructions and everything to make this quilt and shams. And then you've got the nursery quilt blocks that are cross stitch, and then these 6 per pack quilt blocks. So it says on here, if you have 12, you can make a double bed size. So you have 12 because you got 2 packs. So that is everything. Side load all of that.
Christy takes that first.
Thank you. Those are vintage Bucilla. Is that Bucilla?
Sure. Let's call it what
This is so cute too. These little cross stitch nursery blocks. Congrats, coming to you. All right. We literally have 3 boxes left, and these are more random. So let me show you what this is. I saved them to last because they're kind of quirky. This is actually party supplies.
Hey.
Just because it's stuff. So we've got, these are all little party bags with the Monster Disney. Let me get this running while I show it. If anyone wants it, little girls, happy birthday cake topper, a banner. What is this? Oh, invitations for a baby shower. This is like these are backdrops for gender reveal. This is a lantern. We've got napkin rings. We've got wine, pork, party candles. What are these little gift bags? More candles. And then these. And then this is like a little girl's magic wand. So if someone wants this whole party set, it's very random. Nobody wants it. Don't. Okay, it's a little bit too random, but I'm probably going to donate this one. I've had it in a couple of box shows. No partiers. All right, sweet. And then let me see what these last two are that are kind of random also. Let's see if I'm going to run those. This one says, oh, this one's a party one too. And then this one is just vintage stuff. So it's not sewing related. Oh, that's right. These are like vintage Tupperware and mugs. And this is the butter dish, plastic. There's some wooden shoe lasts. There's, it's just for leftovers I got from a vintage show I did. A vintage washcloth, this little cute thing that says Iowa. Oh, there's a vintage nutcracker.
Are you gonna run?
Wooden shoe last. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna run it for 10 seconds if someone wants it. It's just vintage stuff. And it's a large flat rate box full. Here we go. So plastic
Oklahoma
mugs that look like this.
The winds go sweeping.
Two vintage Tupperware tumblers.
I didn't know an Iowa song, so
This cute
that's why I said no.
harvest butter dip plastic. Two sets of wooden shoe lasts. This little trivet washcloth.
Everything you never knew you could sell.
Well, it's the wrong audience probably for this. So
you're welcome,
it's
Brandon.
just a box I had already filled for another box. So we do these
You're
kind of
welcome.
shows every once in a while. All right, let me get that last bookmark giveaway running.
If
Everybody get in.
If we have time, I'll tell you my Oklahoma.
So this one's cute. Look at these. These are Ruby Star fabrics. So you got the little spoons, the tomatoes, and the little candy or cereal. I think it's cereal boxes. Those are all Ruby Star fabrics. And then you've got your interfacing and your instructions. So everybody get in that giveaway. And the last party box, well, everyone gets in case someone just really is like, maybe I do need a party box. What is this?
That's you inflate it and you
It's an inflatable.
Put ice in it and hold your party goods in it.
Yeah,
and it can float on the pool if you want.
It's an inflatable cooler for the swimming pool. And it has its own little pump to pump it up. And then we've got, this turns a champagne bottle into a sprayer.
Sprayer, yeah.
Yeah. And then this blows up balloons. Some more of those napkin rings. Quite a few of these little wine. What do you call these?
Corks.
Stoppers.
Stoppers. Also for
these
olive bottles.
Shot glasses.
For
shot glasses. What do they say on them?
Best man or something like that.
Oh, they say groom's crew. So like that you could change it, do something else with them little shot glasses. Party invitations, just generic ones. Foil fringe.
Did you run it or?
Oh, no. Let me get it running. So large flat rate box, 10 seconds. All right, these are backdrops. This one is Among Us, the video game. This one is a girl one. Oh, no, like a gender reveal. And then this is like a whole pack of cute party favors for kids and some kind of backdrop. And then there's another loose wine stopper that's a different. So if anyone sees anything in there they want, snag it.
Can you run it again?
This one? Yes. Running again, large flat rate. Take it off my hands. This is worth it if you have a pool. Blow that up in the summer and have a cooler in your pool.
See what
Christine is gonna take that. Yeah, anything you don't want, just donate, because that's what I was gonna do with it. So thank you.
Thanks, C. White.
All right. That is everything I had, you guys. Other than these two boxes, everything is sold. So let me just say hi and let's see what the time is. We have about 8 minutes. So that is running. Everyone get in there and please bookmark our upcoming shows. Thank you, Jessica. And please stay on the raid train. We have some amazing sellers coming up. We're ending with Terry's DESTASH. She showed some of her boxes this morning because she did a little pop-up to start the raid train and showed some of her boxes. They're pretty fire. She's gonna do an Alexander Henry box, you guys. I think she's crazy. So yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, this is an upcycled flannel. Isn't it cute that a lady made that used to sell on Whatnot? And she did like all this fun bleaching, and then it has a lace thing on the bottom. It's super cute. So, yeah. All right. So we will be on tomorrow and again on Wednesday. And so we will have shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're doing the estate sale and we have pre-cuts in that show. And then Friday, we will be doing the high-end upholstery fabrics. So, oh, and these earrings they're made out of an old ledger and they were made by Junk Paper Scissors. So if you're not following her, she makes really cool stuff. All right, let's draw this. Oh, it's going to draw in 15 seconds. Is everybody in to win? And then we're going to wait for just a second to make sure that Threads Abound Us is live. And as soon as she goes live, we'll raid into her. So this is going to
User 67.
67. Congrats, you're getting this cute bookmark kit. Thanks for being here. And I should have loaded more stuff, but since we were doing boxes full, I didn't want to do buy it now stuff because you would have to pay separate shipping. So
here's my Oklahoma song story.
okay.
When I was young, was not too long after high school, I lived for a little while on a pig farm in a trailer, and I had a very simple job. All I had to make sure to pay for my rent, all I had to do was make sure that the pigs had feed and water, and it was all automated, so it wasn't a big deal. And then also call the farmer if the pigs ever got outside of the electric fence, which they frequently tried to do. And so one morning, woke up. My roommate went outside and the pigs were outside of the fence, and so he had been when he was in high school, he was in Oklahoma, so he looked out over the fields and the pigs were out in the field, and he started singing Oklahoma, and then the main leader pig of the crew got just scared to death and ran like crazy and ran back under the barbed wire fence, the electric wire, and all the other pigs ran and they were scared to death, and they ran and they went back, and so we went and patched up the fence and got all the pigs back there. Well, I figured that the next morning the electric fence would break again, and it had, and they were out in the fields again. So I went out and I wanted to beat the other guy there, and I went out and I went out and I started singing a Rolling Stone song to him, nothing. So then I sang a little kid song to him, nothing. And I'm like, no way. I started singing Oklahoma, and they got scared and they ran back under the fence and they hid in the corner. So they were afraid of the show tunes from Oklahoma.
Farmer that used to sing Oklahoma.
Either that or they were born in Oklahoma and they were scared to death of Okies. I don't know. So anyway,
that's the Oklahoma story. All right. Will someone check for me and see if
that's awesome. Writing
see
mower.
if Threads Abound Us is live. Because as soon as she goes live, she's on. All right. Did you guys see Terry's message? She said she was at her storage unit filling more boxes. And she's the end. So she can stay on as long as she wants. So if you guys want to stay up late with Terry, you're going to get some good boxes. All right, let's go right into Threads Abound Us. Thank you again so much, Terry and Endless Treasures, Jenny, for putting this together. Stay on the train, get yourself some good deals. And we are rating over into Threads. Here we go. Make it a great day. See you again soon. Bye for now.